Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Today, what I want to do is use the decks that I've actually created. So, even though I make playing cards, Vesta's art tarot deck is actually really quite different. A friend of mine printed this out and laminated it for me, so I'm going to use that. I also have Journey to the Crossroads tarot. Now this deck, I should have really gone. Vesta's art tarot deck I made in 2015 as a digital deck, and it is my digital art and abstract. The Journey to the Crossroads tarot I did with black paper, and I used pastels, and I did it at first as a digital deck and quite different, and then I decided to print it out for myself, and then once I printed it I decided that, you know, it's available for sale, and there's different sizes and different styles with the at Make Playing Cards, so you can choose what you like. I also did Crossroads Oracle, or Oracle of Crossroads, and that's again with the pastels and pastels on black paper and made into decks. Okay, and then I've got Vesta's Art Oracle deck, which is a done with some abstract art, and there are some photos in the deck as well, which I've sort of created something a bit different with. Warped perception, just to sort of show you what this deck, oh, there's Solitude. These some are just photos which I've edited. So there's that deck as well. There is a Lenormand deck that I've created, and this has got extra man and woman. It's also got queer and partner, and it has child or children. So, but I leave the whole lot in because you never know with a reading. You never know in a reading what combination you'll actually need of people. So I've sort of made this as a bit of a sort of an extra. So instead of just the normal 36. There are extra cards in it as well, which you could take out if you want to do a big drawn tableau, but I do them quite rarely unless I'm doing face-to-face readings. Okay, so this is what I also made some other tarot and oracle decks on there as well. There's Oracle of Love, Oracle of Passion, or Love Oracle, should I say, Oracle of Passion. There is a Solitude deck, an Animal deck, Sacred Fractal Tarot. So there are some other decks which I haven't yet printed out yet for myself, but are available. Oh, there's a Loteria deck, which I created for fun, just really for myself really, which I've got here, which I won't use today. But I just thought I wanted to share with you my tarot and oracle decks, that I will do a daily message, but I'm going to also do at some stage later on a readings available, so you can decide whether you want a paid reading or whether you just want a quick guidance. If you want a paid reading, of course all the details will be below on my channels, all my links. The PayPal account is through my email. I mean, I can give you all those details at all. Just DM me through Instagram or Twitter, or you can or email me, which I'll leave down below if you like. And yeah, I'll get back to you if you want a reading of some sort. So let's look at today's message. Let's use Vesta's Art Tarot deck and see what today's message is. What I'm going to do is use a combination of cards today. I'm going to use all the decks and see what messages come out. Problem with the laminating is they actually are quite slippery, but it was a very kind thing to do for a friend. A friend did for me. Didn't charge me. It would cost them a fortune to get it all printed and everything, because I know how much it all costs. Okay, the first card we get is Nine of Air. So 9 of air is about this stress, this worry, everything's sort of become overwhelming. It's just, oh my God, it's just driving you crazy. You don't know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, you can't seem to get yourself organised. So this is sort of saying to you, release it to the universe, ask for help, you know, get some support. Really important at this time. So let's see what else we've got here. Here we've got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is asking you to look at your own knowledge, look at your own wisdom that you've gained, the stuff that seems secret or seems hidden. See how it comes through you. I feel like it's very much about using your tools and who you are as an individual, your own identity, if you like, your own sexuality. And I don't mean as in sex, I mean as in who you are as an individual. You know, who do you identify as for yourself? It's all about you. What do you identify with? And I think that's part of maybe what's going on for you at the moment. Card number 3 is the Hanged Man. So here we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man to me is about looking at things from a fresh perspective. Maybe it's time to look at things a little differently than you expected. Maybe it's time to look at what are you actually sacrificing of yourself. And I feel that's a lot to do with your own sexuality, your own identity about who you are and how do you identify. And I mean, this is such a personal thing. This is not about anybody else. This is about you spiritually, you quite deeply. How do you identify within yourself? So, oh no, this is our oracle deck with this. Let's see what message we get from here. Sorry, I should have flipped those over. Okay, this is our oracle deck. Let's see what messages come through. We've got open to receive. So it's about being open. Open to who you are, open to what's going on around you, open to other people's help and assistance, other people's guidance. Being open to what other people say and do does not mean that you have to take that on board. That's one thing you have to remember. That even when you open up to somebody and ask for their help, you do not actually have to take their opinion or their suggestion on board. You can listen, you can appreciate, and you can move on. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's one thing. But be open to receive the information. It may help. Here we have universal earthly matters. So it's like, even though people might think it's an everyday earthly matter, it's really important to you. It affects who you are, it affects what you're doing. So I think you need to really acknowledge that within yourself. And I think once you do that, it can bring you into new paths. Reflection of what is value to you. Look within to find the answers. Isn't that interesting? I was just about to say that. And it came about looking within, and we've talked about that already. So we've looked at these. Sorry, I'm just going to. A little bit of a cough there. So I look at these cards and I look at 9 of air with open to receive. So that to me is, oh my God, I'm absolutely crazy, there's a lot going on, I don't know where I am, what's going on. So you need to be open to other people helping you. I think that's really important. Being open to the universe guiding you, maybe bringing in the right person that you need. Then we have the High Priestess with the universal earthly matters. So the High Priestess is about the ancient knowledge that's revealed. It could be about the connection to your own, I keep getting about the own sexuality, your own identity, about who you are as an individual, no matter what that is, and about how you choose to acknowledge that. And I think that's really important because it really does affect you quite deeply, no matter what anybody else thinks. It is a universal matter to you. So it's about acknowledging that within you and using that to be able to understand, what are you sacrificing of yourself? What's of value to you right now? How do you find the answers through reflection, through contemplation, through really about getting to know who you are as an individual? I think that's really important. I love that message today. really deep, really spiritual. So I'm going to put these to one side as they are. And let's look at the Journey to Crossroads, Journey to the Crossroads tarot deck. Let's see what message we get here today. Now I know this is sort of like a mini deck, and there is a slightly larger one, and I know the board got some without borders and some with borders. So you can choose on Make Playing Cards. There's a few designs. And they will have different backs as well. Oh, flipped out. Okay, so straight away we've got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles to me is about coming out of the cold. It's like who's leading you to where you need to be, who's leading you to, or who are you leading to what's possible. And here we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about nurturing the truth. So maybe it's about looking at the facts or the truth of the situation in regards to where you're being led. Okay. Here I've got Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles to me is a sense of finishing a task. It's about completing what you've been handed or what you've been given, the opportunity you've been given, and being able to complete that. So where are you leading, or who are you leading? It's about nurturing the facts of the situation, because it really is about completing the task at hand on some level. And the last one I have here is Four of Wands. So then you have a sense of review, achievement, and reviewing what have you actually achieved so far. You know, it's about celebrating that achievement, that contract that you've received, or it's all about being able to go, okay, this is where I want to go, this is where I've been led, this is where I've been guided to, but this is the truth of the situation. I can actually finish the task at hand at what's going on, and yay, now I can celebrate where I'm at. So, interesting. So here we go. So let's do the same thing with the Oracle of Crossroads, or Crossroads Oracle. And we start with the Tower. So the Tower to me is a building or isolation, but I'm getting very strongly as a building here, as a corporate building of some sort. So there might be a place, a corporate building that you're either work in or you're going to, you've got an interview, there's something going on with this corporate building. And to shield, okay, so you need to protect yourself, which is quite important. Okay, I feel like you need to protect yourself in some way, and whether it means about being prepared for where you are and what you're going. And yet we've got a sense of surrender, but I've got a reverse. So I've got a sense of not surrender. I've actually just been told don't surrender. It's like this is saying to me, stand firm, stand strong in your convictions. Seems really important. So here we have last card, the sun. Sun shining on the situation. Could be a chance for you to really find your happiness, your joy, your peace, everything sort of coming together. So here we look at the Five of Pentacles with the Tower. So we've got this building here, and I feel like you're being led, or you've been guided into this building. You've been invited into this building. You've been invited into this corporate place, or this, yeah, I feel like you're being into this building, this corporate place. It's going to allow you to be where you need to be. So you've got this nurturing of the facts and protecting. So I think you need to be really aware of what's actually going on in this building. What's your contract? What are you expected to do? And you need to make sure that you're protected. Okay, so I get a sense about contract. Read the contract. I think that's really important, to read the contract. And here you've got a sense of completing the task, but not surrendering. So like, don't give up. Keep going with the task until you've completely finished. That's really important. And here you've got the celebration, and you've got the sun. So you've got the sense of, yay, I've achieved this so far. I've got the contract that I've actually wanted. Everything's sort of going to plan, the sun's shining on the situation. It's a yay, yay, yay situation. So that's quite a cool little reading, that one. So that's that there. So now we're going to look at the Lenormand cards. Now I don't know how many of you read Lenormand, or what you think about Lenormand. If you haven't used Lenormand cards before, Lenormand cards are normally 36 cards. Okay, now each card is a concept. Okay, now those concepts may have 2, 3 keywords that you may choose to work with depending on what school of thought you come from, because there are a few different traditions. Okay, depending on where you're from, or part of Europe and that sort of stuff. So there are some different school of thoughts in regards to reading Lenormand cards. Okay. They normally have 36 cards, but I've added extra because I've added extra male and female. So there's 2 males, 2 females, and there's also a querent and a partner. So you can use those as main cards to pull out if you wanted to. Like you could use a querent, or if it's about the partner of the querent, you could use those cards, and then whether male or female come up. That's cool. And then you've got child, or you've got children. So that also gives you whether it's just one child or whether it's a group of children as well. So that can give you something, whether you're working, if you've got someone who's just got a single child, or you've got somebody who has a group of children and want to know about their children in general. So it gives you the alternative, which I thought was a bit different. So when I did the querent and the partner card, I did sort of a overlap of male and masculine and feminine energies. So you can see those if you look at Make Playing Cards and go into my Lenormand deck, and it will show you all the cards. You can have a preview of what the cards actually will look like. Or you can do, look below and you'll see, look on my channel and you'll find a walkthrough of the Lenormand cards. Anyway, HeKate's Crossing Lenormand cards, let's see what message we've got today. Straight away we're looking at fish. Okay, fishes to me of course is finances, good luck, going with the flow. Here we have birds, which is all about voice or gossip or chatter. Card number 3 we have is books, which can be about open chapter, secrets, or a new chapter in one's life. Or otherwise it's just books. You know, it could be a book established, something that sells books, or a library, something like that. I want to say bibliothèque. Okay, so the 3 cards we have are fish, birds, and books. So to me, that's finance. So there could be some chatter about some money. Okay? And it could be in relation to you buying some more books. Or maybe you're writing a book, and so there needs to be some chatter about it, and it is about the finances coming through. So I feel like there's definitely some positive energy coming through in regards to some money and some chatter. It's something that we're definitely talk about. So let's look at the next 3 cards. We've got Moon, Snake. Oh, that looks like trouble. Okay, and the Querent. So you might find yourself with some trouble, okay? And to me, the Moon is about being reflective. I get that about being reflective. I don't know why. I just keep, every time I get the Moon card, it's just about being reflective. For me, when I do these readings, to me, it's about being reflective. Could be about cycles as well, and it can be about facing the unknown. But to me, I'm getting a sense of needing to be reflective about the trouble that's been caused at the moment within your own journey. Okay, number 3, we've got a woman coming through. Okay, so there could be a woman somewhere in your journey. Oh, we've got flowers. We've got the bouquet or the flowers card, and we've got children. So here we have somebody that's in your life, a feminine energy that's coming in. Maybe she's beautiful, or she, a beautiful soul within, or you might find that she is, she could be a mother, because we've got a lot of children here, so she could be a mother, and she could be quite nurturing to you. She could be quite, she could be allowing you to grow and develop. So that could be quite important. So even though we might have something to do with books, and it's about chatter and finances, that maybe you're buying some new books or something, but you might find yourself in a little bit of trouble. That's sort of a cycle of, and so you need to be reflective in what's actually going on. But you might find you might have some support from a mother figure of some sort coming through. So there we are. You can, once you've looked across, you will find people will read down as well. So you've got the fish, the moon, and the woman. So here you've got this woman here, and she could be helping you financially, moving through into new cycles. You've got the birds, the snake, and the flowers, and here I get a sense of gossip and stuff, and there could be some trouble, but it will be okay. Like the trouble might be short-lived. I get a sense of the gossip and the trouble short-lived, okay, because of the flowers here. Then you've got the books, the woman, and the children, and here we've got the sense of a mother, sorry, the parent, so it could be feminine, it could be mother or father, it could be a parent of some sort, or a relation, okay, so there could be someone who is an uncle or an auntie, grandmother, it could be anybody really, somebody in that nature, and they could be opening a new chapter into your life. It could be a sense of maybe maybe you yourself are a mother on some, or a father on some level, or connected to children on some level. Maybe you need to look at things from, maybe the books is to do with something small, not too big, because children can also be about something tiny, something little. So maybe you need to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe you need to look at maybe you've got a small secret that's hidden and you don't want the world to know. Something like that. Who knows? Well, the heart of the situation, of course, is the snake. So the snake tells me that there could be a lot of conflict, a lot of trouble at the moment. It could be about you shedding some old skins. But to me, it's about trouble. So I feel like it's about the deceit going on. What wisdom are you gaining from that deceit? So I think that's what the heart of the situation is. Okay, so that's my some of my tarot and oracle and Lenormand decks for today. So I will do at some stage, when I get a chance, a day of maybe some of you would like some readings. Oh my god, the Art Deco weekend, I don't know if you can hear the planes coming through. It's going to be absolutely crazy in town, so that's why I've said I'm not going into town until next week, staying away from all the people. Okay, so let me put all these cards away again. Take a deep breath, and thank you for the guidance. Blessings, and may you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you'll see the links to my blog and Instagram, Twitter, Unseen Kelly, make playing cards if you want the deck. I will write down the PayPal account underneath, and my email address, PayPal account. Please, if you wish to contact me at all for a reading, for a more one-on-one private reading, something a bit more in depth, we can go quite in deep. I do have a variety of decks, a variety of services available to you, whatever you want for you. This is about you. If you want a reading or a healing session, this is about you, okay? This is not about me as the reader, but about you as the querent or the client. Okay, take care, blessed be, and enjoy the rest of your day. Right, let me stop there.